We start with the decision that could disrupt the US presidential election. Colorado's Supreme Court has disqualified Republican frontrunner Donald Trump from running in that state's presidential primary. In a 4-3 ruling, the court said that Trump engaged in insurrection by inciting rioters who stormed the US Capitol in January 2021. It said he was therefore ineligible to hold office again. Trump said he would immediately seek a review of the decision from the US Supreme Court in Washington. Well, Jason Cappadonia is Los Angeles bureau chief for NBC News Radio. He joins us now. What does this really mean?
To be honest with you, it means a whole heck of a lot. Right now, the state Supreme Court in Colorado has said that under the 14th Amendment, which was adopted by the U.S. Shortly after this country's civil war, that anybody who participates in an insurrection or is an insurrectionist cannot hold public office. What's interesting about the ruling is that Donald Trump has not been convicted of insurrection or being an insurrectionist at all. But they feel, the judges there in Colorado, that his speech to the people or the protesters on January 6, 2021 was enough to qualify him as an insurrectionist. So right now, his name is not allowed on the ballot, but they did say that he has a few weeks to appeal. And if he appeals by the certain date, January 4th, I believe it is, his name will remain on the ballot while the decision is being made by the U.S. Supreme Court, the federal Supreme Court.
But what happens then if the US Supreme Court goes along with this?
If first off, it would be historic because there's never been a presidential candidate who's been left off the ballot who's running for office. We've never seen anything like that, so it would be a historic thing. Also, the Supreme Court can go with it, and his name would be left off the ballot. But here's the interesting part of that, is that in 2020, Donald Trump did not win the state of Colorado. And most of the political pundits out there feel that he doesn't need the state of Colorado to possibly win in 2024. So is it sort of meaningful for Donald Trump and their camp? Maybe that's yet to be seen. But as of right now, if you feel that you don't have to win, why fight?
But Jason, couldn't other states do what's just happened in Colorado?
Absolutely. And in two other states, Minnesota and Michigan, they brought it to their state Supreme Court, calling Donald Trump an insurrectionist and under the 14th Amendment, and the same arguments that Colorado used. But those state Supreme Court ruled against the people bringing the lawsuit because they felt that Donald Trump had not been convicted of anything. So his name will remain on those ballots. Now, there are other states that feel that have usually left-leaning or Democratic governors, and they can basically go to the state Supreme Court and say, hey, we need to figure this out. We need to go to the mat on this one. So I'm sure other states like Georgia will come up with their legal ruling in very short order.
Jason Cappadonia from NBC News Radio, thank you very much.
Thank you.